Hey everyone! Alright, so here's a really quick look for you, and it's actually very, very simple. And believe it or not, I'm sure you already know what it is by the title and just by looking at this, but I was watching the VMAs and I saw Lady Gaga come on the screen, and instantly I was like, holy wow, her makeup is intense, it's amazing, I love it. And then I actually asked everyone on Twitter, I'm like, should I do a video on it? Do you want to see a video on it? And popularity, the majority said yeah, so I'm actually doing it, and I love this look. It's really simple, actually. I only use a few products, and most of you probably already have these things, except for the glitter. But as you can see, it's just black, and it's got glitter on the lid. It's got the wings, but done differently. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can actually say about the look. So let's just go right ahead and get the tutorial started. So as you can see, my brow is pretty pale right now. I have dark brows and they're a lot thicker than what you see on this side. I actually just went in and took a brow finishing wax, which is what you do after you fill in your brows. Just hold the hairs in place, or you can do it before, it doesn't matter. But it's just like a little wax, and I just did a layer over my brows, and then I put concealer and powder on top of my brows, just to slightly block out the color because I'm going to draw them on a little bit lighter. Her brows are lighter, so that's why I'm doing it. If you want to cover your brows completely, I already have a video on that. I showed you 2 different ways that you can actually get rid of your eyebrows without shaving them. But now that I have that on, I'm actually just going to go in and prime my whole eyelid all the way up to where my natural brow is. So you can use any kind of primer for that. Doesn't matter. Now that I have my primer on, I'm actually just going to go in with a black eyeliner and a little angled brush. And the reason I'm using the angled brush is because I'm going to take, sorry, I'm holding all my brushes. I'm going to take my eyeliner, and then I'm going to take the brush and just run it on the top. And I'm going to get the color on the brush so that way I can actually go in and draw out my shape before I do anything else. So just to match it up with the other side, I'm just going to tilt my head back. And then I'm just going to mimic the shape that I already have. But I'm not going to do the exact shape, only because I'm going to go in with a smudging brush and slightly blend my edge. So I'm just going in and going right on the inside of the shape that I want. Now that I have my basic shape drawn on, as you can see, I'm just going to go in with that black eyeliner, fill in my entire eyelid. Okay, so I put the black on, I lightly smudged the edge of it, but as you can see, it's still pretty harsh, it's not really that even. I'm going to show you guys a really good trick, actually. You just take your face powder, doesn't matter what face powder you use, just as long as it's the color that you actually use on your skin. Take another brush, doesn't matter what kind, I'm just using another pencil brush, and pick up the face powder. And then right below like your natural brow, just start applying some of it, especially if your primer is a light color, because you want that all one color because there is no brow highlight. And then right on the edge of the black, start to fade this down into it. So it's just going to blend out all harsh lines without you really having to do that much work. Now that I've done the blending with the face powder, I'm just going to go in with a black eyeshadow. And I'm going to use a little brush for this. You can use any kind of brush. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid, all over, pretty much all over wherever the black liner is. I'm going to set that with my black eyeshadow just to make it more opaque, intensely dark, and just to help set it. Okay, so now I have that on how I want it, so I'm going to start working on the bottom. And to do this, I'm going to take my eyeliner and angled brush combo again. I'm going to go right at the corner of my eye, because if you look very closely and pay close attention to detail, the black on her eye actually connects in the outer corner, but it's only a very tiny area that connects. So I'm just going to connect them, then I'm going to bounce it out with my other side, and then I'm slowly going to work on dragging out the color. Now, I'm going to extend this line underneath my bottom lash line. And as I get towards the center, it's going to thin itself out. Then, once I get towards the inside corner, it's actually going to flatten out. And the reason we're doing this is because we're going to put white in there, like a little dab of white. So it's thick, thin, thick, thin. Now I'm just going to go in and do the same thing. I'm going to add black eyeshadow on top of it, very simple, and then I'll show you what to do after that. Now I have that on, the blacks on. I'm going to go in with a white eyeliner this time, and I'm going to use that with a brush as well. And I'm going to pick that up on my brush, and I'm going to fill in the areas that need the white. So right here, this outer corner, I'm going to do the white. And I'm also going to do it on this inside corner. Then you can also do a little bit of that liner on your waterline. Now that the eyeliner is done, there's only a few more things to do, and that's to add glitter, brows, and mascara. So for the glitters that I'm using, I'm going to use this, which is Ben Nye Sparklers Non-Metallic Glitter. It's actually black glitter, but unless light is shining on it, it's not sparkly, so it's kind of flat. And then to add a little bit more sparkle to it, I'm actually going to take this one, which is just gray glitter, and this is from MAC Pro. Makeup Forever has a really, really nice glitter that is pretty much a combination of the two of these, so that's just cutting down one step, so you could pick that one up if you have a Makeup Forever anywhere near you. So I'm just going to take a product that I know will make it stick. For me, I use MAC Pro Face and Body Mixing Medium. You can use like eyelash glue, you can use glycerin, you can use water, Visine, anything like that. I actually have a video that talks about pigments and stuff like that. Goes into all the mixing mediums that you can use, where you can purchase them, so yeah. But I'm just going to put a little bit of that mixing medium on a flat synthetic brush. Then I'll pick up some of the black glitter, and then I'll just press that on my eyelid. Then once I have the black on, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the gray this time, tap off the extra, and then just lightly press some of that on my eyelid. Then, of course, you could do, if you haven't already, do like your foundation, powder, concealer, all that fun stuff. Then for the lips, she actually was wearing like a pinky, brownish kind of color. It's like a pink, but it had a little bit of a tan undertone to it. So I'm just going to use this one. This is Modesty. It's by MAC. And I'm just going to apply that. Then once you have that on, you can do whatever else you want to do to complete your version of the look, but for me, that's pretty much it. So there you go. There's the look inspired by Lady Gaga's makeup from the VMAs in 2009. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and until my next video, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye.